is a video guide to Anrak the Foul, the first boss in Gilded Prophecy. For the first boss, it seems to be one that a lot of people are struggling with due to the intense healing requirements. To make it as easy as possible for us, we run a Bard, Chloro, and 2 Cleric Healer combination. No, not a single one is a 51-point Purifier, so you do not need to rely on the cooldown to survive the I-Beam. Let me discuss the tank mechanics first. There are realistically only 3 things a tank needs to worry about in this encounter. The first is called Brittle. It is a stacking debuff that is applied by Anrak or his adds that increases the damage the tank takes. Due to this is a 2-tank fight. Ideally, if you taunt off at 5 stacks, you can get a nice flow of transitions. The next mechanic is called Vicious Tail Strike. This is a frontal attack that will instantly kill whoever is in front of him. We position him near a wall to prevent mistakes of people being in front of him at any point in this fight. To avoid this attack, we just run through him when he emotes and start casting. I've been told you can sidestep to avoid it, however, I have had no success in doing that, so we stick to the run-through method. The last mechanic for a tank is when Anrak calls his adds. There are 4 adds that spawn at the base of your party that need to be picked up. Do not have more than 1 melee switch to the adds. We made that mistake in this video, and you'll see why in a little bit. And in a best case scenario, have your range to only take them out. They only have about 8,000 hit points, so they die quickly. Again, as I said, they do stack Brittle on the ad tank, so if they aren't killed quick enough, one of your tanks will be on Anrak with a very large stack, and most likely end up getting killed. As far as why this is a healing intensive fight, Anrak has a few abilities he casts that need to be avoided, spread out, and quickly healed through. The most deadly attack he has is called his I-Beam. He targets a random player, and for 6 seconds channels roughly 12,000 to 15,000 points of damage into them. This does hit people around them as well, so they need to be spread out to ensure only one person is taking damage. This is the main reason you do not want melee switching to the adds. His next attack is called Spikes of Earth. This causes yellow bubbles to show on every player in the party, and you need to make sure that the bubble is not overlapping another player themselves. This attack causes rocks to fall from the sky and damage your party. His last attack he does is called a Poison Bolt. He targets a random player, casts a Poison Bolt at them, and this creates a giant green bubble on that player. This needs to be immediately dispelled. One more thing to concern yourself with is that Anrak himself gets a stacking damage buff as the fight progresses, which makes his attacks more deadly if your DPS is slow. So the idea of stacking more healers to survive the I-Beam and other attacks is not recommended, as your DPS will fall behind this damage buff. And that's basically it for the fight in its entirety. Thank you for watching this video guide. If you have any questions on the next few bosses, please visit my YouTube page, as I have guides up for those as well.